Once upon a time, there was a good old traditional housewife. She cooked, she cleaned, cared for her children and the man of the house, and of course, she didn't talk back. She was both obedient and soft by nature. She was a good woman who always made good choices.
Shut that shit off.
We're good moms, bad choices.
Two single moms
Who said fuck the patriarchy
shared all their bad choices
and found out they weren't so bad after all.
We're experts,
overshares,
and your new besties.
Sit back and enjoy the ride.
Welcome back to Good Moms, Bad Choices.
I'm Erica.
And I'm Mila.
Happy Wednesday, bitches.
Happy motherfucking hump day. We're back.
We're back. It's October. Welcome to my favorite month, bitches. It's Scorpio season. We're skipping Libras. Fuck them. I love them. My mom's a Libra. But fuck them. It's Scorpio season. Shout out to the Scorpios.
It's the witchy month, and, we're going to milk it.
We're going to witch it up.
We're going to milk it all 31 days because that's what we do. We're going to go to all the Halloween parties, get the maximum amount of Halloween costumes. Even if we get invited to none, we're going to get in. Just like we did Janelle Monáe's party 3 years in a row.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, baby.
And we're going to go to the Hollywood Cemetery, and we're going to do all the spooky shit. We might even buy a Ouija board this year.
Oh, I don't know.
Come on, we did it in junior high.
I'm scared.
Again.
I know
Not
too much.
you.
I know too much now. I'll go to the cemetery, but I don't know. I don't need the Ouijas coming into the
Are
board.
you a Scorpio or what?
I am a Scorpio, but I have
contact the good
spiritual
people.
boundaries at this point in my
We can
spiritual
contact our
witchy life.
ancestors. What should we do? Everybody's tripping. Hey, ancestors, it's us. What the fuck? Are the aliens coming?
GTFO.
Do we need to do a podcast episode? I thought about this with the Ouija board, or are we going to get canceled?
No, we're going to lose about 20% of our base.
I mean,
Who's still here.
I think that if they're still here, then they're rocking with us. We've already
Actually, no, they'll probably tune in because they're kind of curious a little bit.
Let us see these bitches
to
conjure up.
They'll go to church on Sunday and wash it off. It's okay.
It's a spooky season, scary movie season. It's time for LA to get 73 degrees. And we're going to wear a sweater and act like it's cold. Do you like pumpkin spice lattes?
I don't think I've ever had one.
I don't think I have either. I'm not like a pumpkin bitch, but maybe like a hot apple cider.
I went to Target the other day. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, you just told everybody.
Actually, no, it wasn't Target. No,
I
it
was
wasn't
Target.
Target. Actually, no, it actually wasn't Target. Actually, no, I didn't go to Target. No, I didn't. I went to TJ Maxx because I did because I bought those fucking sparkly flat shoes. I thought about going to Target and then I said no, and I went to TJ Maxx, which I don't know TJ Maxx's. What they're going on, what kind of
where they're at.
I got to look it up.
The fact that we even worry about these things is insane.
I don't know where TJ Maxx stands, but I went. And I went to the candle section, and I tried to find a pumpkin candle.
I hate a pumpkin
and
candle.
Every single one smelled like shit.
I hate them.
They all smell fucking horrible.
Never.
Even the apple ones. I'm just not an apple candle type of bitch.
I'd rather do cranberry apple than that fucking pumpkin. I don't want that shit. I don't want my house to smell like oatmeal.
Yeah. Anyway,
sorry. That was intense.
I just want to set the record straight. I did not go to Target. I was a fuck up. I did not. I repeat.
Okay.
I did not go to Target. I went to TJ Maxx because I was trying to show Irie because I was like, Irie, we should go. I was like, there's a place that has like all your favorite products, but it's for cheaper. And she's like, where? And then she's like, are you sure? My daughter's so bougie. She was like,
what are her favorite
where
products?
Is it? Like, is it like fake stuff?
But what are the products that she was concerned?
Laneige and Summer Fridays.
What is this?
They're
these?
brands you find at Sephora. But then we went there, and my daughter, because she's literally Rand Silva's daughter, she's like, look at the packaging on this product, Mom. I love the way it opens up. Look how cute.
So she was
This is
into it?
fake Summer Fridays. This is fake Laneige. I'm like, the fact that you know this at 10 is
TJ Maxx
troublesome.
usually does have name brand stuff, though.
But
Ross.
I've been exploring possibly trying to encourage my daughter to start a preteen skincare makeup line.
Okay.
So I went to TJ Maxx to kind of like do a little research, and I was like, so if you were going to start a line, what would it be? So, and she's not really into it. She's like wants to make a lot of money but doesn't want to do any work. So
she's 10, so she's gotten everything
but
for
it's
free.
possible. I have the infrastructure in place. She could be the next preteen CEO founder.
Babe,
there's a lot of them. Coco something is. I keep showing. You see Coco. Coco is a preteen founder.
She wants to use the Laneige in the Summer Friday.
She also wants to go to private school. So she's
not getting a job. I hate to break it to you. She's not getting a job.
No, she might. She's getting a job. Anyway,
It's child labor. And
we have some special guests, guys. I'm really excited to introduce to the show some former friends, not former, but friends of the show.
No long. We took a break.
Friends of the show. It's been a long time,
No, it
bitches.
has.
Okay,
It has.
these hosts took a long break from podcasting. And actually, like, you guys were really a big part of the inspiration for us starting podcasting. You had your show before us. We saw you guys, and I was like, oh my God, we could do this.
Yeah.
And actually, I think your name at the time, well, let me introduce you guys.
Right? Who are we?
So I'd love to welcome to the show Tabria and Mindy of the Thick Podcast.
Hi.
Welcome back.
Welcome back to the podcast world,
Yes.
ladies. What I was saying was, I think like your show was called like something the thick. Was it something else? Was it 2 words at one point?
It was always a
Thick
thick.
podcast.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe I made that up. Then.
I think you did.
Okay.
I was like, really? I was like, I'm learning something new. I didn't know.
No, because so originally our name was Parental Advisory: Good Moms, Bad Choices. And
Oh.
But then it was too long.
That is very long.
Right?
That was cool.
That's where we get that logo. Like the,
Not,
the
we just said
censored.
let's make the logo just Parental Advisory.
Yeah,
and
I like
speak
that.
for itself.
Yeah.
But welcome back to the podcasting
Thanks,
space.
y'all. Thank you. I know it feels
Excited
good
to
to
be
be
here.
back.
So much has happened. You're a mom. You're a lesbian.
Yeah.
So many
Look at the growth and evolution. I need to be filled in. I ran into Mindy like not long ago at a bar, and I was like, "Is that Mindy?" And then we started talking, and she's like, "Yeah, I just went on a date with a woman, and I'm in love." I'm like, been there, done that. You're gonna be lesbian for 2 years, and it'll be over. I'm like, trust me, it's drama. You're gonna be moved in 3 weeks, and then guess what? 3 weeks later, she was on the internet like, "I'm in love." I told you.
No, so I feel like with my journey, it was a little different because I always knew that there was something there, but I had a lot of Christian guilt and then just like Caribbean guilt and like Caribbean fear at that because I'm Haitian and my family, the worst thing you could do, you can go to jail, you could have, you could abuse your wife, you can do all kinds of things and they will forgive you. But if you go ahead and you become a homosexual, they will never speak to you again. So that held me back for a really long time. And I think that I started going to therapy. And through going to therapy, I was like, fuck it, we ball. Let me just live my life. And literally, I will say that this is very me and very on brand for me. I didn't have a conversation with anyone. I just started living. And then I literally hit them up one day and I was like, oh my God, I met this girl, fine as fuck. And I was already like,
Your
out
family?
there. No.
It's your
my
friends.
yeah.
Okay.
And they were like, what? And I was like, yeah.
Like I never. Oh, okay.
I know. And now, like, a few years later, it's been a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm literally locked the fuck in.
Yeah.
How long have you guys
we
in
didn't take her
love?
seriously at first.
How long have you guys been dating?
Like a year and a half.
Okay. And this is the first female you've ever dated ever.
No.
Oh, you have dated women
Yeah.
before. You've had sex with women before.
Yeah.
This was just like, I'm going to like really do the leap.
I've only been in 3 relationships my entire life.
Okay.
So, like, I take relationship very seriously. So if I'm just gonna fuck around, I'm gonna fuck around. Like I've had people ask me to be in relationships and I will say no because I know I won't take you seriously and I don't want to hurt your feelings or like get into a situation that it's hard to get out of. And so if I'm with someone, except for that one situation, I was playing. Okay. But in terms of this one, I knew that like it's like real. We dated for 6 months before we got into a relationship.
Are you strictly vagina now or?
I would say the ratio for me is like 90-10.
Okay.
Like genuinely, in my past, we literally just talked about this, but in my past, all the men that I've ever dated, and that was a lot of men, I was fucking with a lot of niggas. I fucked with a lot of niggas, and they all were like very, very effeminate. So like very like bisexual, whether they knew it or not. And I have a thing for a man who looks masculine but is soft, and a woman who looks masculine but is like soft.
That makes sense.
Like
Oh, okay.
personality-wise.
So you still want the softness.
I like a balance of masculinity and femininity. It's just it presents itself in different ways. So I could never date like a macho man. Like I've tried it before and it always ends with like us arguing like on the first date. Like I'm baby girl, but to a certain extent because I'm gonna call you out on your misogyny. I'm not gonna deal with that.
But you don't want to date a woman who's masked and then also is kind of like who's not soft. Like there's no
No, so I've done it before. I've dated like what I consider a super stud, like a very, very
Touch
like,
me not.
once, didn't go far, can't do that.
What the fuck is a
But
touch me
a
not?
touch me not.
You pulling out these terms, bitch.
You know, I'm a former lesbian.
I've never heard her say this term.
I have told you. You just don't listen.
A touch me not?
Touch Me Not is a stud that like wears a strap almost all the time. Doesn't want her pussy ate. Doesn't want her titty sucked. Like wears like doesn't really want to be touched. She does all the work.
Oh, damn.
But the thing is, touch me not
That sounds terrible.
exists
It does.
for a reason, because there are women who are considered pillow princesses who want to be with a woman but don't want to be touch, lick,
Don't want to be
do
with a woman.
nothing, but they want to receive. So they're like puzzle pieces.
That's
go
called a
really well
bitch.
together.
Oh my God.
Just kidding.
I was just talking to my gay bestie about this on the way here, actually, and he put me onto another word, verse.
Verse.
Oh, yeah.
Never heard of that. I thought it
Wow,
was
where do you live? Under
I mean, I'm fucking not. I don't know. I don't be in these gay streets.
you're by fun.
Exactly.
The lingo is different in like the lesbian community versus the gay community, but there are like terms and like experiences that all fall under the umbrella of queerness that apply across the board. But like verse would be the
I thought it was a switch. I thought like
It
they
is
switched.
like you could be top or a bottom.
Same. And I think that applies in lesbian relationships too, where it's a woman who wants to give and wants to receive. Like, because there are women who genuinely like are the femme in the relationship and will never put a strap on. And will never like fuck their partner. And then there are women who are mass presenting or studs and they like to receive and they want their partner to strap them too. So it's all very,
Or we'll get some dick.
I mean, that's a fact too, but that's not a lesbian, that's a bisexual person.
Oh, okay. By fun.
My friend.
But I think my number's like 90-10. Like I haven't dated a man in years and I don't have the urge to, but does that mean that it would never happen in life? I don't know. If I find the right bisexual man.
Would you?
who's
So
like a
you
unicorn-
you would only do bisexual?
No. When I say but a soft man. I
soft.
think that the level of softness that I require kind of comes hand in hand with being bisexual. Like I like a very you're my good Judy kind of man. You know
What
what I
does
mean?
that mean?
Like we're like sisters.
Oh,
you know
okay,
what I
okay.
mean? Like we have a friendship where the thing is there's certain, because she knows what I mean. Like there's certain things you can do in a heteronormative relationship that would be offensive to that man, right? So if I'm like with a man and I'm just like, bitch, shut up, or like, girl, let me tell you what the fuck
I
happened.
think if you're a real nigga, you're not gonna get mad because, like, you know, I'm with all my bitches, and if I say bitch, it's because I was
But
all my
some
bitches.
do. I
No,
feel like
for sure.
hyper masculine men do. But
For
Mindy,
sure.
she can be with a guy who paints his nails,
Yeah.
and it's like not a big deal.
This is a sensitive
You know,
subject.
like yeah.
like things like that don't bother me.
Yeah.
You know, if you want to go and we want to get like, I remember I went on a date one time with this guy and we wore the same shoes, but they weren't like Jay's. We were literally both wearing tabby heels with like 3-inch heel, and we both showed up.
I need to see the picture.
shut up.
And I'm dead ass, and I was like, oh my god.
Where's the photo? I need to see these
live for
shoes.
that. No, I can show you a picture of him right now with the shoes on.
I need to see it.
Yeah.
Because I need to see
Yeah.
what these 3-inch shoes look like.
No, I'm dead ass. We had the same shoes and we showed up on a date, and I was like, ah! It was so cute. I loved it.
Well, okay,
That's
well,
gross.
I feel like we're in an era that women are more. I think that women are more there's more acceptability around dating like bisexual men, whereas before it was like, especially in the Black community, like a fuck no. And I also feel like, because I know not too long ago, Doechii had made a comment about like basically how much she hates heterosexual men. And she
yeah,
only
I
likes like
remember that,
bisexual,
yeah.
and like all the heterosexual men were like, oh, and I'm like, you guys, you see the crime that the violence that you like obstruct all over.
Wait, why did I think this was someone I knew? I was like, is that my ex?
Let me see.
You had the same shoes.
It looks like him. Let me see.
You know who I'm talking about. Oh, he got the Margellas.
Yeah, we had the exact same shoes on, and literally it did something for me. I know.
These are not that.
They're three inch heel.
That's a bit of a.
They're Margellas.
He looks like a
but
pilgrim.
that doesn't make
Margiela
a
gets a
difference.
pass.
That doesn't make a difference because most like real macho men would never even buy those shoes.
Yeah,
they
that's
would never
true.
even put
That's a
them
fact.
on.
Well,
it doesn't
not
matter
if they're
that they come-
stylish.
No, it's
maybe
not
they
true.
get the
But
flatter
no,
ones.
But stylish men, no shade. A lot of these stylish men that I have dated, and I've dated a lot of fashion niggas.
He cute.
Are moderately bisexual.
What is your what do you like? They told they told you they're bisexual, or you're just
You know
saying?
who this is, girl.
I want to see his shoes.
Wait, what'd you say? Sorry.
What's moderately bisexual?
Okay, again, this is just in jest, so don't say that I'm like trying to tell people what their sexuality is. I know the internet is a crazy place. But when I say that, I mean like I have prime example, I dated this one guy, and we were in a relationship. And I remember he told me, and he has the same like fashion man, moderately bisexual in my mind. And he was like, "Oh, I'm going to Palm Springs, friend's birthday thing, da 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 da." And I was like, "Oh, what friend?" And it was a gay friend of his. And I was like, "Are you gonna be the only straight man there?" And he was like, "I think, but there's gonna be some like girls there too." So I said, "Okay, cool." So like you're cool with that? And he was like, "Yeah." Period. I was like, "Love that."
But that doesn't make you bisexual.
No, listen. Shows up there, and we're like chatting every night, and he's like, "I'm not gonna lie, this guy came on to me," and he was like, I was looking at him, and I was like, "That's a fine nigga." Like, he was like, "If I was gonna fuck somebody, I'd fuck him." And I was like, "You are repressing yourself, baby boy." I'm sorry, I'm gonna clock the tea, no shade. I'm not saying that you need to go get some dick. But, like, let's have the conversation and understanding that you are a bit more effeminate than a lot of men are, and you're okay to have this conversation, and you recognize that you are attracted to this man.
No, I feel like that's just maturity. I feel like we come from such a place of toxic masculinity that if I was, as a straight woman, well, if I wouldn't have my former gay years, and I was like at a party and there was a bunch of lesbians, and I was like, this lesbian's hitting on me, and she's kind of fine. Like, no one would be like, you're like, you know what I mean?
It's more than I'm fine.
More than that.
It's I would fuck him.
Oh, okay. But
it's more than I'm fine.
Did he? No, that's different. Right. No, literally, he was like, if I were to fuck a dude, like it would be like somebody like him. Like he genuinely. Okay, that's what I'm saying.
But I feel like women can say things like that, and then we are not. We're not like
penalized for it.
We're not penalized, and we're not held to this. Like we could say that. Our very straight friend could say this in a room, and we wouldn't think twice about it.
Yeah,
I'd fuck her if I was gonna fuck anybody. It'd be her. But with a man, even a man saying, "Oh, he is a good-looking man," like you have eyes, my nigga. You know if a man is societally attractive or not. But men are like, "Oh fuck no, I'm not gonna be with no gay niggas. I'm not going to gay party." I think those are the niggas that are bisexual.
There's a difference between being able to look at a man and say that he's attractive, and then say, I would put my dick in him.
No, I understand that, but I'm just saying, I'm bringing a point as straight women, when we have conversations, we can easily make comments, and we're not held to that.
I would like to argue, though, majority of women who make those comments would fuck a woman.
I don't know. I have some very strictly dickly Capricorn friends that I know like could make comments like that, but would never fuck a woman, and I wouldn't question it. Because I know them, and it would just that I'm just saying, like, society, yes. Like we're all conditioned. Me too. Like I'm open and free, and my nigga got his toenail painted, and I was ready to leave him. I was pissed in my body. Wow. I had to really sit with myself, like, oh, bitch, this really bothered you. So I recognize that, like, even some of my own beliefs, I'm like, I didn't even put them there. But I realized as soon as I was like, this nigga does everything for you. You love him so much. But I was like, I don't know if I can do it.
I will say, though,
over some polish.
I do agree with you that we have this insane amount of judgment that we put on men when they express themselves in that manner. And of course, like, people do put you in a box. Like, the minute you have a fucking second piercing in your ear, everyone's like, you're gay.
Or
right?
both.
Like, that's to me, that is a lot. But in this scenario specifically, I'm talking about somebody who Yeah, I know. And it wasn't like that situation happened in a vacuum. It was multiple conversations of like, that nigga fine right there.
Did he ever say, I would experiment? Because I asked niggas, if I did a nigga, just because I know, like, as young girls, we experiment. As girls, we make out. And even if you're not a lesbian, we're like, yeah, I made out with my homegirl because we had to practice.
Girl, I've never in my life.
You've never, what?
Never in my life made out with a friend.
Yeah, no.
Never.
I haven't either.
Really?
No.
Like, never?
If it was a gun to my head and I had to make out with Mindy, I'd be dead.
Yeah,
I can't imagine.
I couldn't do it.
I couldn't do it. Mm-mm.
One time me and Erica made out because the two niggas in the front seat got lost. And we were drunk, and they kept asking us questions that we didn't know the answers to. So I think we were so drunk, we were just like, let's just...
Like, if you make out, they'll stop talking.
They'll stop talking. And then
my God.
They were pissed.
And they did.
They did. They were like... And I'm like, they can figure it out.
They figured it out.
They did. We got.
I don't know. I draw a distinct line when it comes to friends because I consider friends like family, and it's like making out with my sister.
I couldn't imagine.
I couldn't do it. Yeah, it's weird.
I guess because maybe we grew up in the valley, all the drunken white girls just make out sometimes.
No, I mean, I'm not going to make out with anybody. I'm picky about my makeouts.
I'm just saying, but it's happened. At this big age, I'm not, it's going to, but like.
I can count on my one hand how many friends I've made out with. Maybe three.
Girl, that's still...
3.
Look at his fingers, right?
I was like, you prepared yourself for this episode.
No,
I'm a lesbian.
No, I'm exploring my press-on nail era, and
she's well
fucking falling off, and I can't.
Dang.
Yeah,
No,
girl.
she got all the tips and traits.
I'm missing.
Yeah.
I
So
love.
what are you giving the press on nail experience 1 through 10?
A 6.5 so far.
I was really hoping that you would say a 10, so
I
I'd
mean,
be motivated.
It's a 10 for me.
You know,
I love me some press-ons.
they're quick. Like I can just put them back on. I just forget. Like I have them in my bag. I lost this one.
But who has time to be like,
If you have time, it takes literally 30 seconds.
why'd you
It
do
does.
it?
Yeah.
Because I forgot.
Because right now I wish I had one for this one.
I forgot. Yeah. I mean, I can do it. It's, you know, it's just like, when do you actually finally say, okay, these are done now? Like, we got to throw them away. Because I've had these on for like almost 2 weeks, and they're starting to look.
That's
they're looking a
impressive,
little
though.
dingy and shit. Like, it's time to
When
throw
do
these
you get
away.
rid of them?
I think when they start looking like this.
Yeah, I mean, you're missing two. So.
They're in her purse, Tabria.
They're not
Anyway.
missing, they're just misplaced. It's
Wait,
fine.
Tabria, so tell me about you, because you are a new mom. Well, not
Yeah,
even new.
not
Like,
even
you're
new,
like 2
yeah.
years in now.
This
I
is like where
know.
it gets good. This is where you like get a little bit freedom back. You're like, oh, okay,
yeah. She's really fun right now. I'm really enjoying this stage, and she's a toddler, so I was really dreading it, but it's been fun so far. But she just turned 2. We're one and done. You know,
Yeah, that's it?
Yep.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm positive. We're not having
She
any
said, "Fuck
more.
that."
Oh, really? You have
Yeah.
no
Why?
desire, no baby fever.
I think I would lose myself if I had more than one child.
I feel like did you feel like you lost I mean, I think every mom.
Yeah,
we
I think-
lose
yeah.
ourselves. It's like part of the initiation.
Yeah, for sure. But I feel comfortable that I'm able to give a lot to her, but still to myself and to my relationship. And if I had more than one kid, I would get lost in motherhood. You know, I feel like I would really lose my sense of self. And both Trey and I were raised as only kids, so it's not a big deal to either one of us. So yeah, and she's great. I'm so thankful I had a girl. So thankful.
Yeah, I love girls.
Boys
Yeah.
are rambunctious and violent. And they just,
Yes.
yeah, we're at our friend, and he has like a huge scar over his head. I'm like, what the fuck happened? Oh, he ran into a table. I'm like, I can't handle that.
Crazy.
Damn, yeah.
No,
Boys
literally.
are a lot.
We don't say her name in public, so I have a nickname for her, Peaches. Peaches is like, she's quiet and sassy, but also yapper, right? So like the
She
most
is.
that happens is she's just like talking about random stuff, or you'll tell her to do something and she'll look at you like this, and then she won't do it. So it'll be like, give me a hug, and she'll be like,
No.
say hi. No. And that's like the most. I think about my niece and my nephew. My niece was pretty chill too. She was a little bad, but pretty chill. My nephew, oh my God, by
On
2,
10, yeah.
literally throwing things at your head. Oh
yeah.
my God.
Boys are a lot. I can't imagine.
Boys are psychotic for sure.
A whole different like realm of parenthood that I've known nothing about.
No,
Yeah.
like God knew that I needed. If I was going to be a single mother, it had to be a girl.
Oh, right. I think the boys need we need the fathers in the household.
I was just telling you to straighten it. It was a little crooked. Yeah, if I had a boy and I was a single mom, I don't think I'd be
Make
here
it.
right now.
Yeah.
It'd be a different story. Be a
Yeah,
different podcast.
that's hard. Yeah.
Yeah. What's been the most challenging part about like the motherhood journey?
Balance. You know, work-life balance is impossible. I feel like when I'm working, I have to just like close that part of my brain off and not think about her, which sounds crazy to say, but it's also a reason why I've just scaled back a lot on posting on social and modeling. Like 2 years in, I feel like I'm just now feeling like, okay, I can separate a little bit more and put a little bit more effort into my work instead of just being with her all the time. Because I really enjoy motherhood and I enjoy being with her. But it does take away from other facets of your life. I don't want to say you can't have it all and, you know, put people off to it, but there is no balance. You know, you do what you can when you can. And we're really lucky. We have a great village. Like we get every weekend off.
Oh, wow.
You know, we're so fortunate to have the setup that we do. And we'll probably put her in school soon, like daycare or something. But yeah, it's been really great. And, also, another reason I don't want to have another kid is I really don't want to go through postpartum again. I wouldn't mind going through labor again, but I don't want to do that to myself. I feel like it just takes a long time to get back to feeling like you.
Yeah.
Was it rough on you?
Yeah. Especially like being a model, and so much of my career is my looks, you know, and my hair is falling out all over the place and my body looks so different, and it made me more self-conscious, more self-aware than I've ever been about my body, you know? But fortunately, I'm still working. I'm 35 now and still modeling, which is haggard as a model, to be honest.
Don't say that.
No, yes. But I started modeling late. I started when I was 25, and most girls started like 17, you know? So I was already, late in the game. But I'm still here, kicking it.
Do you
doing
still have
it.
the same drive that you had for modeling?
No. I don't. And, money used to be everything to me. I would do anything for $1. Like, Mindy could, I know.
We're like,
anything. What kind of anything, girl?
No, but I would take, Mindy can tell you, I would take every job. I would fly to New York just for castings, not even for bookings. I was busy. I was working at least 5 days a week for 6 or 7 years straight.
No, I remember. And just for those listening, Tabria is a very successful plus size model. She's like the plus size model.
But it was too much, and I knew I couldn't keep that up. Like, once I got pregnant, that definitely slowed me down. I knew, okay, I'm gonna have to take a step back. It's not the end, but I'm just gonna have to take a step back.
Were you guys trying, or was it a surprise?
We let our guard down. We had one conversation.
Girl.
No, listen, we did. We had one conversation, and we were like, yeah, we should just
I'm gonna tell you how she told me.
And we just stopped, thinking about it.
We're just chilling one day, and during this time, Tabria she was bi-coastal. I was fully living in New York, and she had an apartment in New York and then the place in LA. And I remember I came over because we were both in New York at the same time, and we're just sitting there chilling on the couch, and she literally is like, so, me and Trey just decided that, if it happens, it happens.
Yeah.
I was like, what does that mean? She was like, I'm not saying that we're trying for a baby, but it'd be fine. And I was like, so y'all are just fucking raw every day?
It means he's nutting in me.
Yeah, I was like, so you're trying.
Every time.
I was like, so you're trying. And she's like, no. It's just, if it he's nutting in you every fucking time.
Hey, hello, everybody listening. PSA announcement. This is me. If you're letting a nigga nut in your pussy, you are trying for a baby.
Thank you.
Low key, pulling out is tricky. Because, baby, depending on how fertile Myrtle a bitch is, and sometimes sometimes you're good. Like, I think I let my baby daddy nut in me for a year straight. And I was like, maybe I can't get pregnant. No. God was trying to protect me, but then he said, okay, fine.
Mm-hmm. He said, if you want it so bad, here you go.
Right. Good moms, bad choices. You want to be a single mom here. But, yeah, you guys, don't be playing with fire like that. Mm-hmm. Take it from me. I got that copper IUD. I cannot.
Okay. It just feels like completion.
I like to get nutted in. That's why I have a copper IUD.
Like it's complete.
I feel that.
It's called a breeding kink.
No, you're not right.
I don't.
She's right.
But when I'm doing that, it's not because I want to breed. It's just because it literally just feels like it's a holistic experience.
Biology. Your pussy wants to come.
Yeah, it's not because I have a breeding kink. That sounds like a dog. Like I'm breeding puppies.
I'm just telling you what the streets are calling it.
There are a lot of men.
All
who
these
have
words, verse, breeding kinks.
Write it down.
I'm learning so much. I can't keep up with the terms.
Nick Cannon, breeding kink.
Definitely.
Oh yeah.
How many kids does Cam Newton have?
Many.
7,
8? Yeah, 7 or 8.
Kiki Wyatt, breeding kink.
That is a lot.
Yeah, she got 10. She birthed 10 children.
I think she's at 11 now.
Really?
Yeah, she has several children.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine.
7. That's a dozen.
Yeah, it's a lot. Mm-mm. But again, and I'm not here to say, because I know we just had all that controversy about telling women what to do with their uterus. But at the end of the day, I don't agree with the sentiment of, if you can afford them, keep having them, because someone's going to get lost in the matrix. You can't have 7, 8 kids and then think that all of them feel equally loved.
Well, I feel like in the one household with 2 parents, first of all, this is not the pilgrimage days. There's what the fuck? Who's going to house them? Mm-hmm. The world maybe is ending. The aliens are coming. I'm already torn about having a second one.
You don't need children to milk your cows.
No, and tend to the farm. Unless maybe you're Amish. I don't know. But I feel like, even Nick Cannon came out recently and was like, I fucked up.
I have mental illness.
Yeah, he's I'm a narcissist. But I'm like, no shit. But I think men have this idea that they could go just drop off their seed at different bitches' houses. Yeah. That is virtually impossible. Unless all the bitches are living on one cul-de-sac, then how can you?
I will say, I had a conversation with a man once, and it was about this exact thing. And he said he was like, I choose really good baby mamas. I choose women who I know are going to raise my child the way my child should be raised. They are strong women. And he was like, I don't see nothing wrong with it.
What the fuck are you doing?
Literally, are you raising them?
No, not at all. But in his mind, he's like, well, I was raised by a single mom. I turned out great. And I'm choosing really good women to be single moms.
I hate that.
He's a problem. And Britt, call him so we can bring him on the show and I can curse him out.
On that note, I think it's smoke o'clock.
Smoke a
Today I brought us a special paper. You see this?
Beautiful. Is that roses?
It's roses. It's a rose joint that someone left at my house. I don't know who. But,
They're going to find out they left it now. It's pretty, though.
do you ladies have any bad choices of the week? Any bad choices you've made this week?
Bad mom, not a bad mom, but a bad mom. So good. I'm living.
And by bad, it could be
That you made.
bad, or it could be, good, bad.
Oh, my bad choice of the week is I work a lot. Like, I literally barely get any days off. And when I'm tired, I'm legit tired. So I decided I was going to DoorDash dinner, and they had a 2-for-1 deal on Thai food. And I got
That's a steal.
Yeah,
I got
you gotta get
2
it.
orders of pad Thai for $15, and then I got the spring rolls on top of it, and that was like $10 on top, so $25. All together, maybe $31 with the taxes and all that shit. Enough food to feed 3.5 people.
Oh my God.
And I fucked that shit up. I didn't eat both the pad Thais, but I had.
But you had some for later.
I had 8.
I love spring rolls.
That's a lot.
Because it was 4 and 4. Okay, no judgment. Judgment-free zone.
Judging you.
Those are easy to throw down.
Okay,
To just take down.
I
so
fucked
crunchy.
them up. Oh my God. 8 of them. Yeah, it was bad. I woke up the next morning and I was like, bitch, I feel heavy.
Oh God.
What the fuck?
If you're listening from anywhere else in the world other than Los Angeles, let me just fill you in. LA, we only have like 3 foods outside to eat.
Thai,
Mexican,
And then like
American? I don't
Yeah,
know.
no,
sushi.
Sushi.
Yeah.
Thai, Mexican, sushi. That's all we got. So if you come to LA and you think you're not about to get one of those 3 things, you're fucking lost.
Yeah.
Because we are going to eat Thai food. Me and Erica, I think building the Build podcast, we must eat Thai food at least 3 times a week.
Yeah, it fueled the podcast for sure.
This podcast is brought to you by Thai food.
No, for sure.
I love Thai food because they can get spicy.
I love me
So
some
I
Thai
good.
love
food.
spicy.
But literally, I feel like in a week, I'll eat Asian food like 8 times in 1 week. Like, it'll be ramen one day, sushi, Thai. I've been fucking up the musubis.
What's a masubi?
Oh my God! There's this place, and it's like a Japanese restaurant, but from Okinawa, which is like very different than traditional Japanese culture. Because a lot of people don't know this, but Japan was colonized, so the people that we recognize as Japanese people are not the indigenous people. They're actually very like darker skinned Polynesian people, right? And so it's basically seaweed, rice, either spam or like spicy tuna or some kind of meat, and then. This place in particular, they have the option to add a slice of pineapple, and then it's wrapped up. It's like umami and like savory and sweet. It's good.
That sounds good.
I don't like spam or pineapple.
No, you don't have to do spam. They have one with soft shell crab. Oh my God, it's so good. They like have there's one with eel. It's like all these things, so fucking good. Ooh, yum.
I love that.
What's your bad choice?
I'm trying to think. Somebody was venting to me on the phone, and I just made up an excuse to get off. But I felt really bad because, when people don't really call people anymore, and I was really taken aback by the phone call. I was not expecting a vent session. We were on the phone for like 30 minutes.
It only does 10 minutes.
Was it on FaceTime?
No.
Okay.
No.
Because they would have seen your face.
No. But it was just too much, so I made up an excuse about Peaches, my daughter.
Oh my God,
and said-
kids are the best
I
excuse
know,
ever.
they're the best excuse.
Literally,
There needs to be like
9 times out of 10 when a mom is saying like she can't come or she's
have a
running
sitter.
late and she blames her child, it's not her child's
Yeah.
fault.
I had to stop blaming Luna because I realized I have a whole other person in the house and people know I'm lying. I'm like, I forgot. I did it last week with somebody and I was like, I didn't realize I had to pick up Luna. And then I'm like, bitch, They know you got a whole
You're
other
not a
adult.
single
Yeah,
mom anymore.
like,
Sorry, that isn't
I know, and
where
they didn't go by.
he's working.
It was like for a nighttime activity.
They don't know what
my
your
gosh.
schedules are.
Yes, yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
But you know what?
I plan on milking that until the age of 17
People,
Until she's out the house.
and beyond. Actually, I'm like, she's graduating. It's like fucking June.
I think there should be a time limit on phone calls because it's something that happened to me recently, and I hadn't talked to her in a long time, and I really wanted to be there for her, but I realized I only have the capacity for long conversations in person,
Yes,
and even then,
yeah.
sometimes I'm like,
Well, we had this conversation like a few months ago with Shayla Marie when we were talking about like emotional dumping and how people like it's not like need to ask for permission.
Yeah.
And maybe to normalize saying, hey, do you have the space for this right now?
Yeah.
I'm going through
Ooh,
something.
That's good.
I wish that was a
good.
courtesy.
Like if someone says like, hey, how you doing? And you're like not doing well and you really need to get one off. You just be like,
Yeah.
actually, I'm not doing okay. Do you have the space? And and most of the time people are going to say yeah, because we're people pleasers.
Right.
But at least you have the option to be like, you know what? Actually, I'm about to walk into a doctor's appointment. Let me call you back so that you can actually
mentally prepare.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm going through, bitch.
Yeah.
I got shit on my own plate.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
That's good. I'm gonna start adding that to mine. What I'll do sometimes is I'll be like, when people call me and they want to vent, I'll be like, "Are you calling me for advice or just for an ear?"
Listening, yeah.
Because then my approach is different. Because you can't call me and vent for 30 minutes and then I tell you what you should do and you're just like, I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
'Cause
I should
why
never
call
told
me?
you.
Yeah. Why you call me? So let me know what it is, and then if it's just for an ear, I'll put the phone on mute. Go off.
I realized that I need someone to tell me that because I'm automatically an advice person, like naturally.
I think we all
And I
are.
know
Yeah.
that's not good. It's actually not good at all. It's actually not served me well.
We're all judging and then evaluating for you and then telling you your feedback based on my own experience because that's the only, I'm going to automatically apply it to
that's it.
my knowledge of what I've experienced.
That's what we were talking about last week.
And
I was
then
saying
I'm
that
gonna-
about
yeah.
relationships, how people like, will share things personal about their relationship with their friends, and then their friends will obviously in a loving way offer advice, but it's based on their experience, and then they can give you like not great advice or advice that doesn't really apply to you.
Yeah.
So having the discernment as to when to listen, but also like, knowing when to just say, okay, I'm going to give you advice or I'm just going to listen this time. So, yeah.
I preemptively ask, especially when it's a venting situation, not to cut you off, but just let me know because I have gotten into conversations, like not altercations, but just like really intense conversations with people because I'll give advice and they're like, well, who were you? Well, bitch, you called me.
Why are you telling me if you don't want me to tell you my honest
That's
opinion?
what I'm saying. Like, I'm going to guide you as best as I can because I figure you called me because I'm the best person for this. But sometimes people just call you because no one else answered.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, you don't know on the list of where
Literally where you fell
Like, you could have
in
been
the
the
ranking.
5th call. And
Yeah.
you're not calling me for advice. You're
And
calling me because you need to get it off.
And generally, people want to hear what they want to hear.
Yes.
Yes.
You're calling, even when you call people, you'll call for the thing you already know you want to do,
Yeah.
just for someone to agree with you. Because if someone goes against what you already knew you're going to do, you're going to be like, well, bitch, why did you ask me then?
Yeah.
I have two different things. As Tabria can tell you. I literally will call her and I'll
Are y'all
either be
smoking?
like, no, I'm good.
No, I'm good, yeah.
I'll literally be like, I need advice. And then I'll tell her what's up. If it's not advice, I'll be like, I just need to tell you about this shit. And so she knows automatically. All right, I'll literally go off for 40 minutes and then she'll be like, well,
You're the only person who does that. It's so unfortunate.
it's fine. Oh, that I give you
No, that other
heads
people
up?
don't. Yeah, because I would like to know. Like they just, and the people will have like a little fake conversation. Hey, how are you?
You're right, just to
how's
get
the
to,
baby?
like-
Okay, well, let me tell you. I'm like, oh, you
called me.
get to the point.
Like a
Bye.
trap.
Yeah, just keep it real, please.
Right.
Well, I don't think that's a bad choice. I think you're protecting your energy.
exactly-
You're protecting your energy.
I think more people should do that. You should create, like, I know there's a thing about being mean, but like, if you don't have the capacity for it, then it's not really going to hit like you needed to hit anyway. Because the whole time I was on the phone with my friend, I was like, I almost like maybe I'll say my phone. Yeah, like, oh
Give me
my
an
god,
out.
yeah.
Today I was on the phone with my friend that dumps on me a lot. But he's learned because I've also told him that. I've said, hey, it would be nice if sometimes you could ask permission because I'm actually going through a lot right now and I love you. And so like, I'm gonna naturally gonna worry, and it's like. So anyway, but I also know with him, I'm always giving him advice, and so today I just like didn't say a lot. And he was like, "Hello,
Are you there?
hello, are you there?" I'm like, "Yes, I'm here. I'm listening." He's like, "Oh, okay. And he was like, well, anyway, like he didn't because I had nothing to say. There was
nothing to fight.
So then,
Yes.
but then, but I was like, oh, so you just needed to get that off. Okay, got it. So anyway, I thought that was cool.
Glad you're feeling better.
Yeah. And if you're listening and you have any bad choices or any advice questions that you want, because we're expert advice givers, make sure you go to our website, goodmomsbadchoices.com, and check out all of our contacts where you can submit questions, submit horror stories, which I'm interested to hear one of you guys' horror stories if you have one in a bit. I have a question because, obviously our both of our podcasts are like friends. Like we're based and rooted in friendship. How have you guys, if anything, how do you guys navigate conflict within your friendship? Like anything like where you have disagreements?
We're
like,
not the people
What's
to ask.
your style?
No,
What's your style?
Because
we don't really have conflict.
You never have conflict. You've never had an argument.
No, and we've had like really intense conversations. Like things have happened where we've had to sit down and talk about it, but genuinely we'll just sit down and talk about it.
Yeah, I feel like Mindy and I have always had a very mature level of friendship where we can just talk through anything. And we joke all the time that we share the same brain. We share the same views on everything, how we navigate any type of relationship, jobs, like everything. We're both very
not your twin, for
I
real.
know, but that's why we work so well
Yeah.
together. We just approach things in a very rational fashion,
And we are very different in certain respects, but it's like it's like outlier things. Nothing that involves our connection, because like she's more type A than me.
Yeah.
And she will like do all the things, type the things out, all that shit. I have no capacity for that. I am just a floating
She's off
like
the cuff.
ember. I'm just like out here doing things. Also, I am the froggy one. I'll fight somebody. She won't. Like, I will pop off, I'll tell somebody something, she never will, and, like, she'll tell me, and I'll be like, okay, are you telling me this because you want me to do something about it?
Do you want me to go over this?
You know what I mean?
I have two switches, on or off.
That's what I'm saying, like, literally.
Advice or no advice?
Okay, and so I think that aside from that, though, and nobody wants to believe me when I say this.
What?
I genuinely believe that if you gave me a series of, like, situations, I could tell you what Tabria would do.
Yeah.
For sure.
Not like she would.
Okay, well, actually, it's funny you say that.
Oh, period.
We have a card game here.
Yes.
What is that?
It's a little game.
I'm
It's just a
excited.
game.
Okay.
And so I think maybe, Tabria, you could choose a card,
Pick a card.
read it out loud, and then tell me what you would do. And whisper it in my ear.
Okay.
And then we'll see if she knows.
Okay.
Okay?
Any card.
Exciting.
For $100,000.
Oh, wait, do I have to whisper it to you?
No. I'm going to read it to you. I'm going to read it out loud so she knows what it is, and you're going to tell me what your answer is, and then she's going to say what she thinks your answer is. Okay. For $100,000, would you not bathe or shower for a year? This is stupid. Let's do another
I'm
one.
gonna say the answer is no, she wouldn't. Because
I
there's not enough
don't
money.
wanna know.
There's not enough
I
money. If you said $100 million, I'd say yes, she would. I would be like, can
Oh,
you,
yeah.
I would say, can't you use
not
that?
enough.
No.
Not in this economy.
$1 million.
I'd be like, the fuck am I doing with that?
Okay.
Or if it were like a week.
No, if it was a week, I would say yes, she would do
Yeah,
it for sure.
That's how much people's salaries is, bitch. Like,
A year is crazy.
A year is crazy. So I'm just gonna be stanking for $100,000.
Okay.
What is that even?
better.
Sure.
Let me see.
Maybe I should have vetted these questions first.
Wait, what is it?
Would you sleep with an insanely attractive person who had their limbs removed at the elbow and knees?
This is so funny because now we think about the same thing. Sabrina, no, I used to fuck with a nigga with one leg.
Mindy would. I was gonna say Mindy would. I was gonna say. Aren't you a Cancer?
Yes.
Yeah, I think that's why I know that you would. Because
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not.
I know. It's a no for her. I know it is. It's a no.
This is kind of offensive
I know.
to the amputees. Or maybe if they have
You're
never.
ableist if you say no.
Right, exactly. But no, I'm sorry. I'm too big for that.
Shut up. Why would they put insanely attractive? Like,
What does that have to do with anything? I'm not fucking your face. I mean, maybe, but you know what I mean.
Okay, that game didn't go as planned.
is there a better question? Could you have a long-term relationship with someone who has completely different political views than you?
Ooh.
I'm black. No.
No.
Yeah,
The answer is
same
clearly
answer.
no.
Yeah.
Like, I think that Tabria would be open to having conversation and then seeing how staunchly rooted you are in those beliefs. If this is something that she can, like, show you evidence, like empirical evidence, and then sway you, she would do it.
Yeah,
But
but
if
no.
if it's a lost cause, fuck no. No, never.
Could you?
No.
Could you?
Like, political views and political ideologies are one thing I'm not willing to, like, waver on.
It's not even political. It's in this climate. Political means
yeah,
means
exactly.
This is our
human
morals.
rights.
These
It
are our
mean-
moral values.
It's
Yeah.
Who you are.
humanity.
This
It's
is
like
Yeah.
yeah. It's
For
about
sure.
humanity at this point, and that I can't like. I don't
Yeah.
fuck with that. Yeah. And
Not
I don't,
at all.
and I'm definitely not going to come home and like, yes, I'm down to like have conversations and present empirical evidence, but at the same time, like if you speak Mandarin and I speak English, you know what I mean? And like your household is supposed to be like a safe space
Yeah.
to like, you know, especially as Black people, they outside of the world, there's so much already. Like,
Like, it reminds me of people who are Black and in relationships with people whose entire family is super racist,
Yeah.
who they may not be the most racist outwardly, but they are deep within themselves. And you're like, but he's so nice to me. But he literally called the Uber driver because he was Black a nigga. Like, shit like that. There's something mentally wrong with you.
oh my
There's
God,
something not
I
right.
saw a TikTok of a Black woman who was married to a white man. And oh my God, I thought I sent this to you. The mother, the grandmother, the man's mother, got
This.
3 monkeys tattooed on her arm to represent their children.
No, I need you to understand.
Wait,
these were like,
stop it.
No, these
Big.
were like hyper realistic gorillas.
Gorillas. What
And
the
yes,
fuck?
for her mixed breed grandchildren, and then like,
And she was like, "You got to put a sleeve on when I come over because that's just not right. I don't want to come out." And she was like, sometimes she would wear the sleeve, and then sometimes she would act like she forgot the sleeve.
Wait, who? The grandmother put this
The
tattoo?
Her
white
husband,
grandmother.
like her mother-in-law, her
Tattooed this on herself.
yes, to represent her 3 children.
because they're biracial.
And they're still married?
Was she doing it in
Yes.
a loving way?
No.
Or
So-
was she doing it to antagonize them?
So in
what
the
was her
TikTok-
like? What was her? I mean, I'm not saying there's any.
In
There's
the
no.
TikTok,
I just
she
I'm
basically
just trying to understand her
She basically
mindset.
said that she would joke ever since the kids were born because the kids
Like
are
they're little
they're-
monkeys?
yeah, like my little monkeys. Oh, my little monkey. And she said that she told her husband, make her stop. I don't like that, right? Husband was like, oh, mom, she's just joking. Like, you know, she doesn't mean monkey in like a racist way. She means monkey in like her little monkey. And I like the wife was like, okay, cool, fine. And then one day she showed up with the tattoo and they were hyper realistic gorillas. And she was like, she came on.
I wish
on
we could.
TikTok.
No, she's
Not
it-
the hyper
It
realistic.
is. It's like
I'm gonna
Planet
find
of the
it for you.
Apes.
Yeah.
It's like she.
It's bad.
I need to see it.
It's like detailed. She could have got a face, but she got hyper realistic
Yes.
gorillas.
Or she could have got flowers, hearts, anything in a 3.
That's wild.
It's like a 7-part series.
Dude.
I got. It's a TikTok story time.
No, it's well, yeah, sort of. But she shows pictures. So I think the grandma herself came on TikTok to defend herself.
Where did the
and
grandma
show-
didn't see that?
Oh my god, this
That's
is.
wild.
I can't.
How did he react to that? The son.
We'll never know.
Like, yeah, that marriage would be
There's
done.
just somebody talking about it. Hyper realistic gorillas.
Hyper realistic.
Gorillas.
That's a good
Oh my
description. Let me
Yeah.
see.
Why are they this dark?
Oh,
why
because they're
are they
gorillas.
these?
me
Why are they?
Like, not even a cute caricature. of
No,
him. Like,
a little
are
monkey
for
like
real-
a Curious George.
Right.
They're
No.
like for
It's
real.
huge.
Yes.
It's from her ankle. from her
Does
wrist
she have
past
other
her
tattoos?
elbow.
Like, I need to see the rest of her body.
I know.
What's going on? Because this is from 0 to 100 real quick.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
imagining like a
wild.
granny with like these
But-
hyper realistic gorillas on her fucking forearm.
I think the issue is when people, and I'm not trying to fuck it, when white people pretend like their racism can be like covered over or overshadowed by ignorance. I didn't realize. You know, when a white person calls a black person a monkey, you know what that means. You understand the racial undertones. And so for you to be like, it's just a cute thing, you're fucking lying, bitch.
Pick another thing.
Like, you're fucking lying. You're doing that to antagonize your daughter-in-law, and you hate the fact that your children are mixed. Hate it.
and
you hate it with a passion.
and that's
so
why
much
I
that you
can't.
tattoo it on
yes,
you.
you hate it.
I mean, I would have to love the fucking your dirty. First of all, you're gonna have to cut your family off.
Yeah.
No,
My,
sure.
my kids are not
No,
being
I think
over
that
there.
was what the TikTok started off with, because she basically was telling TikTok that she told her husband she doesn't want the grandma around at all anymore. And he was like, that's my mom. Like, that's a children's grandmother. And she was like, am I the asshole? Like, am I being irrational in
No.
asking this?
No.
And
But then again, you have to
fuck no.
question her.
I'd leave the man too.
You started this relationship with these people.
That part.
So this is a whole you situation.
That part.
This, you know what I mean?
Yeah, there
You
were
had
definitely-
three.
if she
This
did
is
that, there
this
were
is 3
signs.
kids later.
Like,
Yeah, it's true. Like there
are
were no
signs.
signs before.
yeah.
And certain things, like, I'm not about to be dealing with that shit in my where I'm supposed to be safe. Fuck all that. I honestly, I like black people.
You said you didn't?
I do. Like, I want to only date black.
Oh, okay.
Man.
I was going to say, girl, what you mean?
I only like.
I'm
I
that
don't want
way
to date
too.
out of my race.
I'm that
I
way
feel
too.
that,
Like,
yeah.
I have, but I don't like. I just.
in my friend group, literally they say that I'm racist because I refuse. No, I refuse. Like, it'll literally be like, oh, like somebody who's so fine, but they're like white, and I'm like, shout out to you. I hope you find what you're looking for. It's not me. Like, it can't work out. I think I'm way too loud about how I feel about black people that I could never. I can't.
You would have to be a
Yeah.
militant black white.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but to me, even that, I
Yeah.
don't like that, because now I feel like
It's
are
performative.
it's performative, and I don't do the what do they call them, that spicy whites? I'm not
Yeah.
doing that. I don't care.
What
Like,
the
I'm not
fuck is
gonna-
this? Like
Like
he has a
white-
fade.
A white boy with swag.
Basically.
I kind of like that.
No, I don't like that. I don't like that because
Back in the day. Back in the day.
Because to
Spicy
me,
white, is that your type? Spicy whites?
I mean, if I want to do white, you gotta come on.
but that's the most performative of performative, because
And that-
you were
but if
raised
you-
in a white household.
Maybe
Where do you
no,
get the
but
black
maybe
stuff
if you
from?
grew up
Right.
there, I know some white
I mean,
people
there's
raised in black
environment. There's
black
environment.
neighborhoods with black families.
We also have this theory about white souls and black souls.
We do. Sometimes you can be black and have a white soul.
You know, I too have a theory about
I mean-
souls.
Tell me your theory, Mindy.
I don't think I think it's very controversial, and I don't know because I think that there are a lot of people. I'm not saying that all whites, but I do believe that there are a lot of white people who don't have souls, and I think that it's distinctly like proven within certain things that are just like natural to human beings, right? Like rhythm, like no, like tribal culture. Like, I think that there are certain white people that are non-tribal, lack empathy, have no rhythm, and I think that you don't have a soul. Like, I'm sorry, and I'm not saying that it's hella white people that are like this, but I do believe that there are some where y'all not from here. Like, you are not in. I think that years, centuries, millennia ago, the earth was the aliens are already here. That they came and they colonized the planet. And that's why no matter where you go, in every culture, there are the lighter skinned people at the top, the whites at the top, who are just like, you are beneath us. And it's like, why? Where the fuck did that come from? I don't think that's
You actually are beneath us.
Okay, I don't
because we
think-
are
no,
above
no,
in the
exactly.
sky as aliens.
I don't think that that's something that is natural to
You're convincing me.
people, to humans. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like, I think you look at Asian cultures, you look at Hispanic cultures, across the board, there is a certain level of like familiarity
Violence.
and but just like love amongst the masses, until you bring that one white presenting
And respect for the
Hispanic-
land. There's also like a
Yes.
rootedness to the earth
Yes.
that indigenous people hold within their spirit, their soul.
Okay.
Yeah.
Only in a
Animism, yeah.
white nation do you make it illegal to plant female trees because you don't want people to eat for free. Only in white nations do you bottle natural resources and then you sell it back to people who can't fucking afford it. Like, it's just shit like
It's
that.
evil
is
on a
inhumane.
different
Yeah,
level.
it is.
Exactly.
It is.
It's like you're harvesting the energy of everyone around you.
Vampire.
For your own benefit. And I don't think that is the opposite of tribal. And
It's
I
like
think
a
that that's
parasite.
yeah. Very
Parasitic.
Yeah.
Very parasitic. And that's why I think that they're not from here.
It's definitely a different breed.
Do you think that maybe they're non-parasitic from wherever they're from, or they're just naturally parasitic
What do you mean?
I think that they're naturally parasitic. I
because
think
they're
that-
not from here?
No, I think that
Like when you're not from a place, you feel like you have to take, but wherever they're from, whatever planet, space, or place that they're from, is there like a different way that they exist? Do you know what I mean?
I think they're like tapeworms.
No.
I think they're like tapeworms or like any kind
Yeah,
of
like
parasite
they're
where you
gonna-
go from planet to planet, you suck the life out of it. Look at what's happening to Earth. We don't got much longer here because all the like we fuck the planet. Let me not even say we. but they fucked the planet up, right? And what is their plan? Let's go to Mars. Let's go here. Let's go
colonize
there.
somewhere
No,
else.
literally. And I
That's
think that
true.
is the mindset of like, well, we show up, we suck it up, and then we move on to the next galaxy and the next era and the next whatever. And I don't think that is ever something that's ever been in the mind of any indigenous people ever. You have reverence for the land that you're on. You have, it's embedded in the culture, and that is the only culture where I don't see it.
I have a long dissertation about this topic, but I don't know if we have time for
don't.
that.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'll save it for next episode. I'm going to write down my bullet points.
Please.
Because I did.
wanna
I
hear
was
it.
like
Do it
trying
on
to
Patreon.
Okay, I have a lot of.
That's good. I
No,
wanna
it
hear
needs to be to the public.
Oh,
This is the PSA.
okay.
But I'll get back to it.
Affirmations or?
Oh, why is everyone looking at me?
Because you said
like,
since you said we didn't have time for my dissertation, I thought you were about to. I thought you were going to say something.
No, I don't.
I thought because we declined my.
Well, I have a heart out at a certain time.
I'm
That's
joking.
the only-
Wait, ladies, do we have any horries? Any horror stories?
Horror stories.
Not as of late.
You get the weekends off.
There's
bitch.
also we have a Discord horror story. If none of you ladies have a horror story, but of course I would love to hear the thick horror story. You don't have any lesbian horror stories, like new
Right.
lesbian adventures, strap-ons, and things and tings?
The thing is,
What was your first strap-on experience? What was that like?
it was great.
I want to know. I've never been strapped
I will
on.
say, okay, this is probably the
haven't?
worst situation that I've had. And it's not even like bad, but it's very lesbianic. So I was dating
love
this
that word.
girl. I met her randomly at a party, like gorgeous. I was really excited about it. By like our third date, I think, we ended up getting down to it, right? And leading up to this date, like we were talking and like it was very much so like, oh my God, I'm so glad that I met you, blah, 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 like intense connection. And so when we get into it, we like fuck the first round because it happens in rounds. And we like took a break. And while we were taking the break, she was like, I need to tell you something. So I was
shit.
like, what? And she
That's
was
scary.
like, oh, I was dating this one person before we met, and then we ended things. And she was like, she came back around. And like, I'm not saying that I want to stop dating you because me and this person weren't exclusive, but I am probably going to start talking to them again. And I was like, okay, like tell me about it. And so she tells me that, she basically like played her or whatever. And she really had feelings for this person. So I was like, oh my God, that's so crazy. We end up fucking around again. We get to it. I'm literally down there just like eating a feast. And she's talking about this girl. And so I'm like giving her advice, like literally like, so what did she say after that? Oh my God.
Mindy,
And
shut
like,
up.
I swear to God, going back, doing the thing. And like, she's like, yeah, I just don't know. I feel like she's going to play with me again. And like, I don't know if my feelings could take that. And I'm just like, well, you know who you are. Stand up, girl. And like going back the whole time we're like fucking and like talking about this relationship.
Were you
with
like
this
coaching
person.
her?
Yes, literally. And after that, like maybe like a month after that, we ended up stopping because she got back with this person.
This is the most cancer story I've ever heard in my
I
life.
know, but the crazy thing is, Cancer, and she was a Scorpio, and I'm like, oh yeah, we were just having this like moment, yeah.
Yeah.
Are you guys still friends?
Crazy.
No, yeah, we're still cool.
Wow.
But it's beautiful.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, they're still together. They in love. I was like, go off.
see,
Coach Mindy. Okay, Coach Mindy.
you get 2 for 1, and sometimes it's not your nigga.
And that's okay.
And that's okay.
That's
Like,
fine.
like I think people have like there's such a ownership and territorialness. Is like you have to accept when like you know what this doesn't work. You have a white soul
White soul.
or whatever. That happened to me. That was my own story. So and carry on. Find your person.
No, for sure.
and it's in love. Like it's in love and care, and it's
That's
it's not
why I view
personal.
dating in general. At the end of the day, you have one person. I can date 99 people. Only one of them gonna be mine. So I'm not gonna get attached to this idea unless I know for sure, or unless like a tarot reading on YouTube told me that you're my person. I'm gonna let it go.
Very important.
Women love to make a person a nigga their person when it ain't their motherfucking person.
Okay.
That is our favorite activity.
That is.
We will. How about now?
Oh my God.
Not our favorite activity.
I think that frontal lobe development really helped me out though, because I was in it deep. I remember there was one time.
When was it complete?
No, there was one time
When
when me
did
and
the frontal
Tabria,
lobe development?
me and Tabria were both down bad, and I don't mean like 10 years ago. I mean like within like the last 6 to 7 years. And I remember we sat in the house one day and we ran through this woman's like tarot card thing, and we were literally just like, okay, look at the cards, pick which one is yours. And we sat there and watched all these pick of cards, and we were like, she knows. It was fucking insane.
Send me the link.
Oh my God.
Speaking of tarot cards,
Yes.
pull a card, my ladies.
Okay. What is this? 6 of Wands? What's that?
We out here. We living.
Oh, yeah, the little wreath.
Okay, and the Emperor. We
love
conquering
that.
shit.
Conquering, winning,
Yes.
leading the pack.
Winning team.
Yeah, that's good.
First of all, oh no, it's two different people. I was about to say, I wonder if it's the same, but it's not.
Definitely not the same.
Okay.
Okay,
he's
the
an older,
6
wiser
of
man.
Wands. The 6 of Wands appears when you have reached an important milestone or achieved a significant goal, and you are confident, self-assured, and successful. You harness your strengths and talents and bring about a happy outcome in your endeavors and made it through the chaos of the 5 of Wands. Minimizing your distractions and focusing on the task at hand. Yes, there were challenges along the way, but you overcame them by concentrating your energies on the one target. It suggests that not only have you achieved your goals, and you're confident, self-assured, and successful. Oh, wait, hold on. Achieved your goals, but you're receiving public acknowledgement for your efforts. You may have recently received an award, acclaim, recognition from your peers for your work, and it may have just been a pat on the back, but this attention is a big boost to your confidence and gives you the strength to continue your endeavors.
Yes. I feel like that
Beautiful.
resonates, like how we were talking about, like, I feel comfortable getting back into the swing of things now. So, yeah, this is affirming. I love that.
Honestly, I like Mommy Tabria. I like this era. I do. It's really nice. It's different.
What do you think?
for sure.
What's different about Mommy Tabria
Everything is
versus
different.
pre-Mommy?
I think I enjoy the fact that she slowed down, and I think that she needed this break and she didn't realize it. And I understand that the transition was probably very rough, but I think that you are more fully formed in like who you are, what you like, what you want, as opposed to what's gonna work, what's gonna get me money, what's gonna do.
Yeah.
And I think that you seem happier.
Yeah,
It's a beautiful thing.
I am. She's amazing. And she's really softened me up. That's the biggest thing, I think.
Tabria intuition finally working.
Finally, shit.
I mean, birth is a rite of passage.
It is.
It really is a rite of passage, and people there's a lot of things said about it, and it's not always like the true depiction. It is rough as hell, but overall, it's like after you go through birth, you're like, you can't tell
do
me
anything.
shit.
For sure.
You can
Like,
do
I birthed the
anything.
baby, bitch.
Literally.
I just realized
Watch
we
your
in a-
mouth.
We in a room full of water signs. That's crazy as fuck.
Right.
I just
where you-
realized.
Pisces. Oh wow, it's flowing.
Yes.
Oh,
I love that.
Make me holla.
Oh my God.
I'm so happy to have you guys back on. and
Yeah, it
see
was
the
really
evolution.
fun. Yeah.
congratulations on coming back to the podcast world,
Yes,
y'all. Make sure you go
thank
check
you.
out the Thick podcast.
Wait, do you guys have an affirmation for
Oh,
the
yeah.
people?
Oh,
My affirmation, it's a cliche, but don't stress over the things you can't control. That's something I really learned throughout motherhood too.
Yeah, you really,
Amen.
Yeah, so
Don't
that
stress
really
over
keeps
the
me
things
grounded
you can't
when things
control.
get chaotic.
I have two that I swear by. And one of them, I know y'all are gonna think that I'm joking, but I'm being dead ass. When I'm in the shower, especially when somebody's bothering me, so I need someone just like leave me the fuck alone. And it started off with like people that I was dating or whatever. In the shower, as I'm washing my body, I'll literally be like, scrub a dub, dub a scrub, leave me the fuck alone. I swear to God, and it works. I promise you, it works. I had
Dub a scrub,
leave me the fuck alone.
Not double scrub. I didn't really scrub.
That actually feels good.
No, I'm being dead ass. I would
Scrub.
think about the person. I'll be like, leave me the fuck alone. And then I get out the shower and I'll be like,
Dub, fuck a
I don't gotta
scrub.
do nothing. Like, leave me alone.
Scrub a dub, dub a scrub.
Leave me the fuck alone.
Dub a scrub, leave me the fuck alone.
Please. And then the other one is everything I desires me back. So I
Everything
know that literally every single time I want something, I don't want it, and I'm not. It's kind of guaranteed to me. Because the only reason why I have this feeling is because it's calling out to me too.
Yeah.
So
If it's planted, if the seed is planted, it's because it's also being called.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I like that.
feelings are mutual.
yes, exactly.
Well, thank you, ladies, for coming on.
Yes.
Where can our audience find you?
We're the Thick Podcast everywhere. I'm Tabria Majors everywhere.
I'm Dan Mindy on every platform. Subscribe to my YouTube. Check me out on TikTok. Follow my Instagram. I'm not on X. Fuck that platform.
Yeah.
What do the girls do?
Clock it.
I like
One
that.
finger.
How about it?
Middle.
Okay. Oh, middle. Oh, it has to be middle. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you know where to find us. At Good Moms _Bad Choices on Instagram. Follow us on TikTok. We're trying to. I don't know. I don't know. Is TikTok? Are we on TikTok forever?
I guess
Everybody's on TikTok.
we're on TikTok.
Okay, we're on TikTok. And make sure you follow the Good Vibe Retreat and come with us. 2026, we're going to some beautiful places with some magical women. Y'all need to come on one of our retreats,
love you guys
y'all.
I know.
Yeah,
I
you guys
love
really
you
do
guys
have to
do
come.
that.
It's really
a beautiful time. And we love you, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Yeah, I'm living so good, can't you tell? I went through a drought, that's until I found a well. Made my heaven on earth, I used to be broke as hell. Now I got the blues dancing like Beyonce Giselle. Throat chakra popping, it's power in our voices. Patriarchy kept it in a box to exploit us. Women put the P in power, so it's pointless. They want me to be good, so I made bad choices. Bad mom, not a bad mom, but a bad mom. Get her Zen on, put cannabis in her bath bomb. Walked in, boss was capping, I blew his cap off. Top dog now, I'm immune to the cat calls. Curvy in the waist, but straight to it like a dollar sign. Mother and a lover, intuitive like a water sign. Warrior in the winter and sensual in the summertime. I do it all, ain't no one I need to run it by.